All right, here we are back at the beautiful Banner shooting range today. And what we're going to do is we are taking a look at an attractive in its versatility carry snub nose revolver, the Taurus 327. This is chambered in 327 Federal Magnum, though you can also shoot 32 H&R Magnum and 32 Smith & Wesson. So I think that's 4-ish different rounds. Some people might even say 32 ACP, which is a semi-rimmed cartridge, though the manual does not specifically say that, so we aren't going to try that anytime soon, I guess is the way we're going to say it. Some people might throw that out there as a option. Where I live, the ammo, if you can find it, it's really not any cheaper than the others. So from where I sit anyway, I would guess unless it's the only thing you can find, it's probably not the first one I would go for anyway. We are going to shoot first out of this firearm the Hornady Critical Defense. This is a 80 grain FTX. Kind of like a ballistics tip. Now, one of the appeals of a revolver like this Taurus 327 in 327 Federal Magnum is compared to a similar sized 38 or what we'll say is a 357 revolver that would be 5 shots. This has a 6-shot capacity. Now, a lot of other people will get into numbers on ballistics and velocity and all that, which is why we brought Doppler 1 along today, which we will come back to in the second part of the video. Let's see how this firearm first does with the Critical Defense. This is 32 H&R Magnum. This will be the first 6 shots, bottom left target. Here we go. I am going to do the first shot, probably the first 3 shots double action. Here we go. And the majority of shots today will probably be double action. Well, I take it back because we don't have a ton of ammo, so probably most of them will end up being single action. But anyway, let's do the double action on this first cylinder. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, double action trigger. It's not bad. As with all double action triggers, you need a little bit of practice with it. This one, I have 0. Those are my first 3 shots at all through the firearm or through this caliber at all for that matter. Very, very manageable recoil, which was good. Let's see how it does single action, if we can get some hits on that bullseye on our next 3 shots. Here we go. Okay, I don't know where that went. That's probably me. Here we go. Okay. Let's adjust our grip a little bit. We'll have to review target cam. I have no idea where those last 3 went, which is surprising. I could hit it double action and not at all single action. We are going to be saving our brass today because unfortunately it's hard to find ammo in any of the 4 calibers, or 3. I guess you could say Smith & Wesson short, Smith & Wesson long. I'm considering that as 2 separate ones, which we don't have today. The other one we have here is Federal Premium 327 Federal Magnum. This is an 85 grain HydroShock jacketed hollow point. which for one of these cameras, we will try to give you, here's what that looks like. Here is the Hornady Critical Defense 32 H&R Magnum. For comparison's sake, we'll put this down. I will pick up the camera and now with the weight of the bullet and our viewer base, many people are going to wonder how similar are the Ballistic performance to 380 ACP, which like today we're shooting 85 grain bullets, which is well within the range of ammo or bullet weight for also 380 if we're just looking purely at bullet weight. On the left side, this is a 95 grain Hornady Critical Defense FTX 380 ACP. This is the 80 grain FTX Hornady Critical Defense in 32 H&R Magnum. This is the 80 grain Federal Hydra Shock in 327 Federal Magnum. Okay. Bacon Nation, the science guide. Okay, here we go. Let's try out now this. Let's put this away since we aren't shooting that at all today. Okay, let's try out. We'll do 6 shots of the 327 Federal Magnum Hydra Shock. And we'll see if the recoil is any more punishing compared to what I'm calling the very mild 32 H&R. Okay. I am going to do the same as before. We're going to aim at the bottom right target. First 3 shots will be double action. Next 3 shots will be single action. Here we go. Okay, that's got a little bit more kick and bang to it. It's a lot louder. You probably saw a shocked face for a second there. No idea where the bullets are going. Okay, we're shooting to the right. What I would put that on par with, okay, grip helps a lot. The grip on this helps a lot. It'd be like shooting, if you have an airweight 38, which I had, we don't have anymore because that thing beat the hell out of my hand. It would be like shooting, this felt to me like if I was shooting just regular 38s, not spicy 38s, regular, like mild. If we were at like a salsa bar, it's like mild, spicy, medium spicy, atomic. Like if you were just shooting mild 38s, like not the low recoil, just mild 38s, that's what this 327 Federal Magnum felt like. Though it does say low recoil on the box, I'm going to be honest, every time I've ever shot an ammo that says low recoil in capitals on the box, it's a lie. But anyway, here we go. Let's try these next 3 and see if we can hit the target. I feel like we're a little to the right maybe, which is probably me. What's the thing say? Thumbing, squeezing thumb, or too much trigger finger. Okay, well, let's go with too much trigger finger. Let's try that first. Here we go. Take the trigger finger off. There we go. Okay. Way too much trigger finger is the culprit. Okay, so after 6 of those, it's kind of like when you have smoked ghost pepper cheese. Like the first couple bites, you're like, wow, that's really good. And then like 5 more later, you're like, okay, the heat's kicking in. That's kind of like what that felt like. The first 3, pretty good. The next 3, a little spicy on the hand, but manageable, certainly manageable. I need to find that one I dropped. The Taurus 327 is 6.55 inches long, 4.8 inches high, 1.41 inches wide, and weighs in at 23 ounces unloaded. The version we're shooting has a 2-inch stainless steel barrel. 3-inch barrels are also available. The cylinder and frame are stainless steel. The finish on our firearm is the matte stainless finish. A matte black finish is also available. The grip on the firearm is a rubber recoil absorbing grip.
So keep going.
The Taurus 327 is external hammer fired with a single action, double action trigger. For sights, the 327 has an anti-glare serrated front sight with frame integrated rear sight channel. Before we get into the heart of the mentionables today, let's head back to the range with Doppler 1 and get some velocity numbers off this ammo to see how it performs out of the 2-inch snub nose barrel of our Taurus 327 revolver. All right, we're about to get a bunch more background noise between some heavy equipment trucks and other shooters here, so I'm going to set up Doppler 1 and have a camera facing the LED, the display. And what we'll probably try to do is try out some voiceover action in this video here, instead of relying on range audio for the output. So if that's why you're wondering we're voiceovering, that's why. We're going to start our velocity numbers here today with, I'm going to do the Federal 5 shots of the Federal 327 Federal Magnum. It's Federal Premium is the brand of 327 Federal Magnum, the 85 grain Hydra Shock jacketed hollow point. Top left-hand target. Reese is waking up in the car he stole. Okay, 5 shots, top left target. Let's see if we can get some velocity numbers. Here we go. Federal 327.
Things will change.
1,306. 1,198.
I've been looking far and wide for what I gotta prove.
1,195. 1,192. 1,164. I'm getting the sights figured out. The ammo and stuff all over the place, that's me figuring out the sights on the firearm, not, I would say, very representative of the ammo in the firearm. Okay, this will be 5 shots of Federal, or excuse me, this is 5 shots Hornet 8 Critical Defense 32 H&R Magnum. Top right target. Let's see if we can put some hits on it. We're also going to do these all single action. 977, 945, 955, 942, 950. Starting off with the velocity numbers for the 327 Federal Magnum. The Federal Premium 85 grain low recoil Hydroshock jacketed hollow point ammunition had an average velocity of 1,211 feet per second for 277 foot-pounds of energy out of the 2-inch barrel of our Taurus 327. We've expected to see lower numbers compared to what's on the box due to the test barrel being 4 inches, and that was certainly reflected in our velocity numbers with this ammo. Let's see if that trend continues with the Hornady Critical Defense 80 grain FTX 32 H&R Magnum ammo. The Hornady Critical Defense had an average velocity of 954 feet per second for 162 foot-pounds of energy. Again, well below what's printed on the box. And again, 4-inch barrel versus 2-inch barrel of the snub-nose Taurus 327. If you'd like to see the 327 and more videos in the future, including comparisons where we do ballistics gel tests against other popular revolver calibers, let us know in the comments below. Ballistics gel videos require a great deal of resources, so we're trying to limit those to the areas of most interest to the channel. Let's move on. At our bottom right target, let's just fire this ammo at the bottom right target. Last two shots we're going to do at that same target. We're going to do them double action. Here we go. I don't know if we hit the double shot, but it helps so we can comment on the trigger. Definitely needs a good cleaning after that, even that little bit of ammo shot through it. Not bad. Fun firearm, that's for sure. This is a good spot to segue to the downside of the 327, the day of this video's creation. Ammo. At least in my neck of the woods, neither 327 Federal Magnum, 32 H&R Magnum, nor 32 Smith & Wesson are commonly found in stores. The majority of stores either don't stock it locally or don't stock it at all. Shout out to our friends at Boswell's Guns and Ammo. I decided to do the southern leg of the gun store circuit the other day, and way down in Lamoni, Boswell's had the ammo that we are shooting today, and at prices well below online ordering to boot. Good times. I was able to find a few boxes of ammo Otherwise, this video would have been even more lean on the range segments. Normally, we like to shoot a large amount of range ammo and then in the video with some personal protection ammo. In today's video, we weren't able to do that. Regular viewers will know that we often comment there's no budget 380 ammo, but that's even more true with this 327 revolver. There's no budget ammo, nor is there close to what I'm calling affordable range ammo. Ammo is one area really holding back these 327 revolvers. While we didn't shoot as much ammo as we'd like today, the 2 calibers we did try showed us enough to where we can say this revolver has some versatility to it. In similar but more pronounced fashion, like when shooting 38s out of a 357 revolver, when shooting the 32 H&R out of a 327, that step down in recoil really starts to shine. Shooting the 32 H&R ammunition was much more pleasant than the 327 Federal Magnum. Too bad it's not more wallet friendly, because I wanted to shoot this one quite a bit more than ammo allowed for today. Even though we don't have enough ammo through this firearm to really comment on reliability, after our first range test with the firearm, I think we can at least say a few things about it. I'd call the Taurus 327 potentially an excellent choice for someone into reloading ammo who wants a snub nose revolver with more mild revolver than a 38 plus piece snub nose. Right now, ammo is a little tricky to find and probably more expensive than we'd like. If you can find ammo for it, you might have an excellent choice that combines manageable recoil, good accuracy, and acceptable ballistic performance. We need more rounds through the firearm to really comment on reliability, but it's off to a good start and at 100% so far. While we didn't see the best accuracy from the start today, that's a me thing, not a firearm thing. I struggled to find the right grip and my sight picture for the first few cylinders of ammo, but towards the end of the video, I saw enough signs to show with practice, this 327 will be plenty accurate enough. That sounds like a good spot to call it a day for this first Taurus 327 video. We hope you're looking forward to seeing how this various ammo we can find for this firearm perform compared to other revolver rounds. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on that. If you enjoyed the presentation today, please give the video a like. It's free and helps the channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day. Right here. It said they're open, I thought. Where? Boom.